In one of the more wild days I can remember for the Chicago Bears, the latest has come in, and that is defensive coordinator Alan Williams resigning from his post. My name is Harrison Graham. You're watching Bears Now, and after not offering an update this morning, Matt Eberflus, I should say, it was announced this afternoon that Alan Williams has resigned. Ian Rappaport, the first with this news, and then Schefter, Courtney Cronin, Brad Biggs, everybody else in between. They had the same report as well, and Alan Williams is out, and rumors have been circulating all over the place. I'll give my thoughts on that in a second, but I do want to get to Alan Williams' statement first. Here's what he had to say. I am taking a step back to take care of my health and family. I appreciate the opportunity to work with the Chicago Bears, a storied franchise with a rich history. The McCasky family is first class and second to none. I would also like to thank Coach Matt Eberflus and General Manager Ryan Poles for giving me the opportunity to come to Chicago. I would also like to thank President Kevin Warren, the coaches and players of which I value the relationships and camaraderie. I value the NFL Shield and all that it stands for, and after taking some time to address my health, I plan to come back and coach again. Now, I mentioned rumors were flying. I'm not going to state the specifics of those. I've been told some stuff, but have not been able to confirm it. You guys have probably seen a lot of stuff on the internet. Courtney Cronin added this in response to those. She just gave the note that a team spokesman of the Bears addressed the rumors regarding Halas Hall being raided today as false. We were also told that police have not been to Halas Hall in connection with Alan Williams. Ian Rappaport added this as well. The FBI did not raid Halas Hall today. The league is not involved. Peanut Charles Tillman is not involved whatsoever in this matter. There were rumors that Charles Tillman talked to the Bears as an FBI because, he became an FBI agent after he retired. Is that true? Is it not? Rappaport's reporting is not true at all. Who knows? I'm leaving it. I'm not going to speculate further because I just think we don't know nearly enough of what's going on. What we do know is Alan Williams is gone, and Matt Eberflus is going to continue to call the defense. That's where things stand in a football standpoint. Will they hire a defensive coordinator on the fly? I doubt it, honestly. Flus has been a DC for several years. He called the defense last week, and I expect that to continue. Maybe John Hoke gets a title upgrade as co-defensive coordinator or something like that, but I think Flus ends up calling the defense for the rest of the year. But what say you? Should the Bears hire a new defensive coordinator? Type Y for yes or type in for no. Let us know in the comment section down below. Should the Bears hire a new defensive coordinator right now or not? Oh boy, let's talk about the quarterback. We broke down a video earlier after his press conference where he pretty clearly called out Luke Gesty while also taking blame, saying it's mostly on him and he's got to play better. He did say those things, believe it or not. But obviously it made the rounds. We did a video about it. Other reporters talked about it, that it seemed like he kind of took a shot at the coaching staff, and after practice today, Fields talked to the media around his locker for about 1 minute, basically just let things off his chest. Here's what he had to say. I'm not blaming anything on the coaches. I'm never going to blame anything on coaches. Never going to blame anything on my teammates. I will take then he caught himself, whatever happens in a game, I will take all of the blame. I don't care if it's a drop pass, and it should have been a pass. Put it on me. Never will you hear anything come out of my mouth to where I will blame it on somebody else in this organization or my teammates. Never will you hear that. I just wanted to clear that up. Got to dive into this in just a moment and revisit some of his quotes from earlier in the day. But first, help us out. We're trying to get to 73,000 subscribers here on the channel. We're just over 500 away. If you want daily Bears news, rumors, other coverage as well. When defensive coordinators resign, we're going to go live for that also. Hit that sub button. The road to 73,000 subscribers is well underway. Appreciate all the love and the support. Now back to the quarterback. I appreciate him standing up there and saying, hey man, the successes and failures, they fall with me. That's part of being a franchise quarterback. And I think it shows good leadership there. But what was taken out of context? Because he later said, you guys took things out of context. What was taken out of context? This is a quote from him earlier. I just think when you're fed a lot of info at a point in time, it doesn't let you play like yourself. That sounds like a shot on the coaching staff, that they're overcoaching him. No. Justin Fields later. I felt like I wasn't necessarily playing my game. I felt like I was robotic, not playing like myself. My goal this week is to say F it and play football the way I know how to play football. That includes thinking less, going out there and playing off of instincts. And he was later asked, too, in terms of what's causing you to overthink. He said coaching. So what's taking out of context? And by the way, I agree with a lot of what he said earlier. Now, should he say it? Should he not? I don't know. I like honesty. Maybe it's not the best look. I'm not sure. But when you've lost 12 games in a row, man, like frustration's going to kick in at some point. Like the coaches are frustrated. Fields is frustrated. Hell, Matt Eberflus said, I want Justin Fields to play more free. That feels like a shot at Luke Gesty. No? Like, I feel like he was told, hey, after practice, you need to clear things up. And that's fine. Like, he should probably do that. But it's just like, it's just one thing after another. Like, can this team just get better? Can this team be more competitive? That's all I want to see. I want to see Fields let it rip, man. I do think he's playing robotic. I don't think the coaching's been great. But I think Fields, like you said, bottom line is I have to play better, and everybody knows that. Yeah. I agree, man. Like, I completely agree. Now, for the offensive struggles, who do you guys think has been the bigger problem? If you think it's Justin Fields, type JF. If you think it's been Luke Gesty, type LG. It's hard to know. I definitely think both are a problem. I would lean Gesty, but I'm not rinsing Fields of any of this. Like, he's not seeing the field. He's not processing. The reason I blame Luke more is they're just not playing to Fields' strengths, which I just do not like. And that's the bottom line. Justin's got to play better. Coach has got to put him in better situations. It's just nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near good enough. The quarterback's got to pull the trigger. He needs to use his legs more. The coaches need to embrace his legs more. Get him under center. Establish the running game with your running backs. The few times you ran it last week, the backs, it worked, and then you went away from it. It's not good. You got another opportunity this week against the Chiefs, and I don't know how great of an opportunity that actually is, if we're being completely honest. So we'll see how that goes. But before we get to some more stuff around the Chicago Bears, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel any subscriptions that you no longer want. In other words, it's going to help you save money on a month-to-month basis. Go to rocketmoney.com/bears now to download the app today. Basically what it does is it'll list all of your subscriptions in one place on one screen, and you can say, okay, I'm paying $14.99 for that, paying $20.99 for that, $7.99 for that, $6.99 for that. Oh, wow, I'm spending $175 per month. I need to cut that down. I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to cancel that. Boom, I'm saving $60 a month. And the best part is when you click cancel next to a specific subscription, they're going to take care of the rest for you. They're either going to make it crystal clear easy on how you need to finish the process of canceling the subscription, or they'll do it for you. It depends on the subscription of whether or not they can fully go through the process of doing it. But Rocket Money is an awesome app. Saves you money. You can stay on top of your upcoming bills. You can cancel those subscriptions you don't want, and you can set custom budgets. Like my wife and I, we're on a custom budget right now because we got a 5-month-old. He's at daycare. Like, our bills are much higher than they've ever been. Rocket Money is helping us out. It can do the same for you. rocketmoney.com/bears now. That link is in the description, in the comments. It's in the live chat if you're watching live. Click and download today. It is Rocket Money. Okay, let's talk about the injury report today. Josh Blackwell limited with that hamstring. Hopefully he's able to play this weekend and give you some snaps with Kyler Gordon still out on IR. Darnell Mooney, he was limited with the knee issue. I think he's good. He's going to play. When he talked on Monday, it sounded like he was going to be good to go. Eddie Jackson did not practice with that foot injury. They're optimistic about him, but I don't know if they're optimistic about him this week. We'll have to wait and see as the week progresses. And then Lucas Patrick isn't injured, but he was sick today, so he did not practice. We covered this earlier, but Braxton Jones on injured reserve. Big loss. He's had a lot of penalties earlier this year, but otherwise I think he's played okay. Regardless, he's the best option you have right now at left tackle, so he's no longer there. Aviante Collins, who was on the practice squad, he's been signed to the 53-man roster, so he's an option. I don't think he'll start. I think he slides into the swing tackle spot, and Larry Borum likely the next man up. Matt Eberflus mentioned earlier today that Ja'Tyre Carter could be an option there. They could flip Darnell Wright. I doubt they'll go that route, though. I think that would be silly to move the rookie, who's off to a pretty nice start at right tackle. And other good news from earlier on the offensive line, Nate Davis back in the fold as he is back in the building today. How much of a mess are the Chicago Bears? I mean, seriously. Maybe not historically, although they've had a lot of just not great moments. But right now, I mean, it's got to be 90-plus, man. I think there's a very strong argument to be had that they're the most dysfunctional franchise in the NFL currently. At this exact moment, it's got to be very, very high, close to 100. So scale of 1 to 100, how much of a mess are the Bears right now? And then last piece of news that came in here, the Bears have released quarterback Nathan Peterman, and honestly, good, right? Like, Bajan, make him the backup. Well, let's go. Like, you're 0-2. Well, we don't need Nathan Peterman. If you want him on the practice squad, that's fine. But he does not need to take up a spot on the 53-man roster. Tyson Bagent has seen 2 game weeks now. He should be ready to be the backup. Like, you liked his play in the preseason. Now you've watched Peterman and Fields go through 2 real game weeks. If you're not ready by then to be the backup, then you're probably never going to be. So clearly they think he is. So Nathan Peterman hits the road. We'll see if he returns to the practice squad. But Bagent in line to be QB2 moving forward. All right. Crazy day at Hallis Hall. Appreciate all the love, the support that you guys continue to provide, the new subscribers, everybody following me on social media. It's been fun over there as well. Fun's an interesting word, but you know what I mean. YouTube.com/BearsNow. Lots more to come between now and Sunday when the Bears take on the Chiefs.